I'm kind of clear about my mission on earth. I'm kind of clear about why I came here. And I don't want anyone to like follow me or be interested in my path if at the same time they want me to be something else. A lot of people in life, they want you to be what they need for them.
Mm.
And they try to mold you into something that's palatable for them. And you'll see that with celebrities sometimes is people will say, I really like her music, but like, I don't like, this, and she's doing this. And I try to like her music, but it's like, well, the music's separate. And this parasocial relationship you have with, say, women with Taylor Swift, it's like, it's not about you. It's not about, they get to be whoever they want. And it's about the way you can't force people to need to be what you need to be. And so all we can do is stand in who we are and our truth. And we can just be what feels natural to us on a daily basis. And it's so freeing and liberating. And my friend will say, oh, this person doesn't like you. I'm like, cool. I mean, I'm untouched by it.
Mm.
Because am I supposed to hear that and then start to alter my behavior and alter the person that I am and what's at my core? No, because this person loves me and that's fine. And that's that's life. So I like being this way. I like inadvertently getting into problems, but I feel free. I feel liberated. And I've been this way, honestly, since I was like very young.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, I would like to learn from that, second purpose of your resilience. Like, if there's one thing you would like to leave our listeners with and myself with, basically about resilience, what would that be?
When there's a saying, I believe it's Winston Churchill, and it's when you're going through hell, walk faster. And it's about the fact that forward inertia, when you're going through any sort of pain or problems in life, you lose a dog, you lose a family member, you break up. I think there's a short period you should allow yourself to feel it. I'm not saying to, betray your emotions. I think when you go through something, you should feel it. But, I used to have this thing where I allowed myself always a weekend. That was always my rule. If someone betrayed me, I had a business partner that betrayed me. I said, I'm going to give myself a weekend to have a pity party for myself.
Mm.
I'm going to be sad because I'm not going to run away from my emotions, because whatever you run away from is going to pop up again if you suppress it, right? You can't just keep suppressing your anger and your sadness. Eventually it'll pop up in really ugly ways. So I'd allow myself to feel it. I'd allow myself to wallow in it. But then I'd say, come Monday morning, I'm moving forward. I'm moving past it, and I'm integrating it. And that's what I tell people to do: is don't spend months, years in the sadness, in the darkness, because it will just continue to expand. Feel what you're going through. It's real. It happened to you. Integrate the emotions, integrate the lessons. And then also on a spiritual level, try to look at everything that happened to you. Try to find the good in it. And I can say that as someone who's had a pretty grueling life, I can find the good in being in the hospital. I can find the good in my dad abandoning my family when I was 23. I can find the good in that. And it sounds crazy to people, but from a higher level, there are always lessons. And so if you can frame your past and the things that happened to you as they served you, they created from that, you became the person you are today. And look at you now. Look how strong you are. Look how motivated you are. Look how much gratitude you have. Would you have had that without the contrast? Not
Yeah.
necessarily. If you just came to Earth and you were rich and you found the love of your life when you were 18 and your dream career and everything was great, everything was easy, would there be any contrast? Would there be any growth? Would there be lessons? Would there be an evolution of the soul? It's so interesting to me because now to look back and see how those things built me into the person I am today, I'm grateful for what were the lowest points of my life, let's say. I'm grateful for what I learned from that. And
Mm.
so that's what I'd say to people is try to, even in the tears, even in the anger, try to see the beauty, try to see how it served you. And it's possible. And then put your shoes on and keep walking through the fire, keep walking through the moments. And as you walk and as you push and as you believe in yourself and as you let go of the stories and the pain, you'll start to move towards the light. And you'll see more and more light and you'll keep going. And then eventually it'll be 2 years ago and you'll think of that person that broke your heart that you thought you were going to spend your life with.
Mm.
And you'll be like, God, that was not meant to be. I don't even think about them anymore.
Yeah.
But at the time, you were like, I don't think I can go on. it always gets better. It always clears. The clouds always clear. You just have to hold on and believe, and you're much stronger than you think you are.